I want these to knock respectfully. I'm usually not using loops. They just never give me that exact feel that I want. For drums, I like to warp them every pitch. I have this little harmonica mic. I want to see if I can find like a real identity for them. Should they be more tapey? Should they be more washy? Should there be an echo on them? For me, when I was singing through it, it felt like there was a natural place for drums to come in. If I said I won't miss you, lay up at night. Cool. Let's start programming. My favorite folder. That's kind of nice. Maybe a little too much top end, but we could take some of that off with EQ. Oh. Coming a little hot. Let's actually just run the whole drum group now. Okay, so what I'm hearing in my head, just listening, is some kind of like... So let's try and see if we can make that a reality. And I'm just going to program it straight, and then we can try swinging it after. Okay, for this, I want the snare. I feel like it should be more like old hip-hoppy snare. It's kind of nice. That sucks. Kind of like that. Okay. And then instead of hi-hats, I want to maybe try and find some kind of like a percussive loop, or maybe even make one like... Maybe I'm just going to clap it in so I can get the exact feel that I want. Let's do that. Okay, coming in a little hot. Still clipping. Cool. All right, let's try it. All right, that sounds pretty cool. Let's get a double of that. Try it again. Nice. Let's pan these around. And then I'm just gonna find some other random shit around the room to just bang on and just create a percussive loop. I found that when I'm working with a song that is in a time signature that's not 4/4 and or has a certain swing where in my head I know exactly what the swing is, I'm usually not using loops, ironically, because I have found that they just never give me that exact feel that I want. So I'd much rather just go in and like really dial in percussion loop myself. It's also really fun just to bang on random shit. Let's try that. Cool. Let's get that in. Double that. Great. Last hit felt a little bit early. Let's move that back. All right, and let's pan those around. As you can see, I'm not super meticulous with like exact panning. I want it to feel a little bit more random and live and in the room. So I'm not just hard panning everything, you know, 50 this way, 50 that way. That feels pretty good. Let's keep adding to it. First, let's get a little save as. Okay, next I'm actually gonna, I'm not an amazing beatboxer, as I'm sure you have already thought to yourself, but I do want to get that feeling and that groove in. I have this little harmonica mic with a filter on it, and it sounds pretty cool if you do that type of thing into it. All right, we're getting signal. Okay. Let's double that. Cool. All right, and let's pan those around. I want to keep these a little tighter. Let's solo those. I like that they're a little out of time with each other, but I do want to tighten it a tiny bit. I know this one's a little late. All right, let's play our drums together. All right, that kick is still, there's a little bit too much high end in it, at least for the verse feel I'm going for. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that out. Whoa, wrong plugin. That feels great. All right, last thing I'm gonna do, I think for right now, is I'm gonna grab my hi-hat and just play a little hi-hat loop with it. I'll be right back. Okay. Got my 15-inch pair of Ks here. Favorite studio hat. Sound good on everything. And I'm not even gonna like mic this meticulously or correctly. I'm really just gonna use this as more of like a room mic feel. I don't want these to be like super forward anyways. I'm just putting them in mostly for feel. So let's see if it works out. Let's just play along for a bit. So I want to get that, and then I also, just in case I end up hitting that, want to just get like a straighter feel, like. So let's get both of those. Okay. Okay, so that's good for our straighter feel. Okay, I can time those up. And now let's get something more exciting. pretty good. All right, let's play this back in the room and see how it feels through the monitors. That's great. All right, let's try these straight hats. All right, I like those. They're a little too behind at parts, so let's see how they feel a little more on the beat. All right, I like those too. I'm gonna commit these. I'm curious what these sound at the same time if I pan them around. Might be terrible. Don't hate it as much as I thought I was going to. Let me time these up a little bit. All right, now let's see how that feels if we bring the vocal back in. Just these two bars.
Lying if I said I won't miss you. Lay up at night time.
All right, I like that. Let's see if we just do the straight hats.
Lying if I said I won't miss you. Lay up at night time.
Let's try just the song hats.
Lying if I said I won't miss you. Lay up at night trying.
Okay, I like them both together. I want to try and pitch these down so that they're not the exact same pitch, tone, timbre.
Miss you. Lay up at night time.
Okay, I like that. Let me try and see no open hat on the pitch down one.
Miss you. Lay up at night time.
That's a little cleaner to me. I'm going to keep that for now. Cool. All right, let's hear all of our drums together.
Miss you. Lay up at night. Miss you. Lay up at. Lay up at night.
Okay, I like them. Good feel. I think I like them dry. Let's just kind of process them together. I'm gonna just throw a couple things on it just to make them feel like they're all really in the same room. I want these to knock respectfully. So I want them to definitely be going crazy, but not too crazy. I hear a low frequency in the hats. In both of them. I'm actually going to do some EQ together on both of them, even though I picked one of them down. Yeah, dum 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 dum. Don't want that note. There it is. Another thing, I think these claps are really cool. I think they're a little too clean. So I'm going to throw a little distortion on these. Okay, the drums are sounding good. I want to see if I can find like a real identity for them. I don't really know what that means yet, but like, should they be more tapey? Should they be more washy? Should there be an echo on them? You know, like it's nice that they sit in the pocket really good, and maybe that'll end up being enough, and maybe that's the sound itself, but I at least want to experiment with seeing if I can find like a real identity for these to have within the track. Kind of nice. Sounds too good. You know what I'm going to do actually? Sometimes when I find a sound that I like, but it feels a little bit too much, I'll just resample it and then blend it back in. So let's get that. Let's get that whole loop resampled. Cool. Now let's mess with this. Take this off. See if we can just fuck it up even more. That's nice. Something like this would be cool. I like that a lot. Let's see how it sounds. I actually really like that. That kind of tightens it up, and it still gives you the same, like, super distorted bit redux feel. So something I try to remind myself is whenever I'm done kind of programming drums in, it's always too loud. Always make it softer because it just feels good loud. But you're going to thank yourself later if you remember just to make it a little bit softer.
I'd be lying if I said I won't miss you. Lay up at night trying to work out all of our issues. 'Cause I had a nice time having a nice time with you. Yeah, I had a nice time. Why did it all have to end so soon? It all have to end so soon. So thank you for showing me what the beginning should feel like.
Let's listen back.
One time around, then get off of the ride. I'd be lying if I said I won't miss you. Lay up at night trying to work out all of our issues. 'Cause I had a nice time having a nice time with you. Yeah, I had a nice time. Why did it all have to end so soon? So thank you for showing it all have to end so soon. So thank you for...
I kind of want there just be kicks on the end so soon.
Have to end so soon.
Which is not what I just did.
All have to end so soon. So thank you.
Maybe this last one.
All have to end so soon. So thank you for showing me what the beginning should feel like. I guess it's okay that we didn't get the end right.
So I'm tempted to change the drums for the chorus a bit. Let's see if we can mess around and find something for that that's a little different. I almost wanted to just go fast, like do, 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 do.
Showing me what the beginning should feel like. I guess it's okay that we didn't get the end right. 10 good months and 2 bad ones. I'll remember the way it begun, 'cause I used to see things as forever.
And then maybe it goes to there, but the kick stays constant. Let's try that.
Used to see things as forever or nothing, but looking at you in your one-bed apartment, I see in your eyes that this is goodbye. Just one time around, then get off of the ride.
Alright, not sure how I feel about that.
See in your eyes that this is goodbye. Just one time around, then get off of the ride. I'd be lying if I said I won't miss you. Lay up at night trying to work out all of our issues. 'Cause I had a nice time having a nice time with you. Yeah, I had a nice time. Why did it all have to end so soon? So thank you for showing me what the beginning should feel like.
Feels good, actually.
Yes, it's okay that we didn't get the end right. 10 good months and 2 bad ones. I'll remember the way it begun, 'cause I used to see things as forever.
Alright, maybe I was wrong. That actually feels pretty good. But I think we gotta add like a big washy ride. See if we can find something. That's not it at all. Oh, that actually is in our right time signature. Let's see if that works. For drums, when I can, I like to warp them as repitch. But that is not an example of a time I can.
At the beginning should feel like so soon. So thank you for showing me what the beginning should feel.
Okay, it's a little too busy. I think it should just be like a on the ones type of a feel.
showing me what the beginning should feel like. I guess it's okay that we didn't get the end right. 10 good months and 2 bad ones. I'll remember the way it begun, 'cause I used to.
Nice. That feels good. All right, we got a nice drum palette going. I think it's time to throw some shit on top of it.